There's a place on Earth where no human has ever set foot. Those who tried to climb it either turned back or never returned. Some claim they aged years within just 24 hours, while others said that time itself flows differently there. This mysterious place is called Mount Kailash. Rising silently above the clouds in the remote lands of Tibet, this sacred mountain is unlike any other. To Hindus, it's the throne of Lord Shiva. To Buddhists, it's the very center of the universe. And to occultists, it's believed to be the hidden gateway to the underground civilization of Agartha. Believe it or not, even Adolf Hitler once sought the secrets buried within this mountain. So, is Mount Kailash truly the home of gods, or a place where extraordinary forces are still at work? If you're ready, let's uncover the mystery of this sacred and forbidden mountain together. By the way, if you enjoy this kind of content, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like the video. Your support means a lot to me. Welcome to my channel, Discovery of the Mystery, where we will uncover the secrets. Mount Kailash is a mysterious peak rising in the western part of the Trans-Himalaya range, within China's Tibet Autonomous Region. Standing at approximately 6,638 meters, it lies near the sources of four sacred rivers, the Indus, Sutlej, Brahmaputra, and Karnali. Yet what makes Kailash truly unique is not just its geography, but its divine significance. It is considered the holiest mountain in Hinduism, Buddhism, Jainism, and the Bon religion. In Hindu belief, Kailash is the sacred abode where Lord Shiva meditates. It is also said that his consort, goddess Parvati, resides there as well, making this mountain not only the symbol of divine masculinity, but also of feminine energy itself. For Buddhists, Kailash represents the very center of the universe, the axis of cosmic balance. Jain scriptures state that the first Tirthankara attained nirvana here, while the ancient Bon faith describes Kailash as the pillar of energy that sustains the world. Every year, thousands of pilgrims embark on the Kailash Mansarovar Yatra, a 52-kilometer circumambulation around the mountain. Yet no one ever attempts to reach its summit, because that peak is untouchable. The top of Mount Kailash is perpetually covered with snow that never melts. Tibetan monks say this sacred layer of ice has remained unchanged for thousands of years. According to legend, the day this snow melts, the hidden secrets buried beneath Kailash, the forgotten wisdom of ancient times, will finally be revealed. No one has ever reached the summit of Kailash. This is not merely due to China's strict restrictions. It is a belief that has endured for thousands of years. To climb Kailash is to disturb the peace of Lord Shiva himself. That's why the local people consider walking around the mountain, not ascending it, to be the true act of devotion. Yet in the past, some brave souls attempted to defy this taboo. British mountaineers Hugh Rutledge and Colonel R.C. Wilson tried to climb Kailash in the 1920s. Blizzards, disorientation, and exhaustion defeated them. Later, Austrian geologist Herbert Tichy asked a Tibetan Lama about the possibility of reaching the summit. The Lama replied, only a man without sin could climb Kailash, but he would not do it by scaling the ice. He would fly like a bird. Even in the 1980s, the legendary mountaineer Reinhold Messner declined to climb it, despite receiving special permission from the Chinese government. He understood what others had only whispered. Kailash was not a mountain for man, but for the gods. In 2001, a group of Spanish climbers claimed to have obtained official permission from China to ascend Kailash. But after global outrage, the permit was revoked. Chinese authorities made a brief statement. No climbs are permitted on Mount Kailash. That announcement once again confirmed the sacred mountain's inviolable status. But the mystery doesn't end there. 4 scientists once planned an expedition to Mount Kailash, but were warned by a Tibetan Lama not to approach the sacred site. They heeded the warning and canceled their mission. Yet within 2 years, all 4 of them were dead. This eerie coincidence led many to believe that Kailash marks not just a physical boundary, but a spiritual one as well. The stories surrounding Mount Kailash don't end there. In another account, a Russian climber claimed that as he approached the summit, he felt an invincible force pushing him back. He described the sensation as if he were trying to walk through an invisible wall. His breath shortened, and an overwhelming instinct to turn back took hold of him. In the mid-20th century, it was reported that several Russian mountaineering teams set out to reach Kailash, but never returned. Neither their bodies nor any trace of them were ever found. To this day, their fate remains unknown. Time itself is said to flow differently at Kailash. Those who attempted to climb it reported feeling as if weeks had passed within just 24 hours. Some said they had aged an entire day, while a group of Siberian climbers reportedly grew old and died soon after. Tibetan monks teach that there is a point around the mountain where energy transforms. The magnetic field is so intense that compasses spin uncontrollably, the sense of time distorts, and orientation is lost. Some trekkers claim that mountain paths disappeared before their eyes, only for them to find themselves in completely different places moments later. Others said the routes seemed to shift on their own, closing suddenly, forcing them to unknowingly walk the wrong way. It's as if the mountain itself confuses intruders, turning them around and sending them back. Many believe Kailash is surrounded by an invisible dome of energy that bends time itself. Even more astonishing are the mountain's geometric alignments with other mysterious locations on Earth. It is said that Mount Kailash lies exactly 6,666 kilometers from Stonehenge, another 6,666 kilometers from the North Pole, and precisely double that 13,332 kilometers from the South Pole. Modern measurements show slight variations, of course. For instance, its actual height is 6,638 meters, though ancient Tibetan texts record it as 6,666. Those records suggest that Kailash is more than a mountain. It might be one of the planet's true energy centers. And what if I told you that even the Nazis sought to uncover its secrets? Strange, isn't it? In the 1930s, a Nazi expedition led by Heinrich Himmler ventured deep into Tibet. Their mission was not merely geographical exploration, it was a quest for ancient wisdom. The Nazis, obsessed with finding the origins of the superior Aryan race, drew heavily from occult doctrines, reincarnation beliefs, and the legend of Agartha, the underground kingdom. According to certain esoteric teachings, Agartha is hidden beneath Mount Kailash itself, and this is where symbols begin to speak. On the surface of the mountain are natural formations resembling the swastika, the symbol later twisted by the Nazis. In truth, the swastika is far older and profoundly sacred. Theosophist Madame Blavatsky described it as a symbol of the ancient civilization's wisdom and the spiritual teachings of subterranean kingdoms like Agartha. The Nazis distorted this timeless emblem into a tool of hatred and racial ideology. Yet in its original form, the swastika represented the eternal cycle of life, the triumph of light over darkness. For thousands of years, it stood for goodness, vitality, and infinity. And even now, its true meaning remains embedded within the heart of Kailash, the cycle of the universe, and the lost wisdom of humanity. Perhaps that is why even Hitler himself sought to uncover the mountain's secret, because somewhere within it, he believed, lay a power that humanity had long forgotten. The mystery of Mount Kailash isn't confined to Asian mythology. It also echoes through Islamic tradition. In the Quran, it is written that Dhul-Qarnayn trapped the chaotic tribes of Gog and Magog between 2 mountains. Some researchers believe that one of those mountains could be Kailash itself. According to prophecy, when the day of judgment comes, that barrier will collapse and Gog and Magog, will once again spread across the earth. If this is true, then Kailash is not merely a mountain. It is the doorway to a destiny written in humanity's fate. At the base of Kailash lie two lakes, Manasarovar and Rakshastal. One is calm, clear, and radiant, a symbol of spiritual purity. The other is dark, turbulent, and stormy, the embodiment of chaos and evil. These two lakes stand side by side, never touching, just like the forces of good and evil within the human soul. And the locals say, whoever looks into the waters of Manasarovar will see the reflection of their own heart. Earlier we mentioned that no one had ever reached the summit of Kailash. Yet according to legend, there was one exception, Milarepa, an 11th century Tibetan monk. It is said that he reached the peak, but when he returned, he told his followers, no one should ever climb there again, for that is where God rests. Since then, no one has dared to make another attempt. Perhaps Milarepa didn't physically climb the mountain at all. Perhaps he reached it spiritually. Maybe the true path to Kailash is not through the body, but through the soul. The pyramid-like structure of Kailash has led some researchers to believe it may not be a natural formation, but an ancient megastructure. Some theories suggest it is an energy node that stabilizes the Earth's axis, while others claim it serves as a base for reptilian beings hidden deep underground. Science can neither prove nor completely disprove any of these claims. Perhaps beyond all these stories, Kailash is the ultimate symbol of humanity's eternal curiosity about the unknown. Mount Kailash, to some, it is the throne of the gods, to others, a hub of extraterrestrial power, and to skeptics, nothing more than rock and ice. But maybe the truth is a little of each. Maybe the divine is there. Maybe time bends there. And maybe, when one gazes upon it, they touch the mystery within themselves. So what do you think? Is Mount Kailash truly the home of the gods, or a hidden realm of extraordinary forces? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this mysterious journey, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, because together we'll keep uncovering the unknown. Until the next mystery,